It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the... Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they haven't competed at the level they'd like.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Suns in Phoenix. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
Now Sacramento's starting five. They've got Harrison Barnes, De'Aaron Fox out there with Simmons. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Bagley in at the four. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barnes has got the first 3 points tonight for the Kings. And in the early part of the season, Steve, teams are usually at their healthiest. How do you maintain that healthy factor throughout the long season?
You know, I love what these organizations are doing, and also players individually. They're getting their rest. They're having the individual trainers on the side. Nutrition has played a huge role right now. And I think for a lot of the younger guys, you can't be afraid to ask the veteran what he's doing. And I think that's what a lot of the veterans right now are taking these young guys under their wing and not only teaching them the skill level on the court, but how to maintain their bodies throughout the season.
Here's Barnes following the basket by AI. Clock is at 3, beyond the arc. Barnes can't get it to go. And DeRozan kicks to AI. And AI with the stuff.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Fox with it. Outguarded by Murray. Barnes against DeRozan. Barnes outside. Shoots over DeRozan. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much. So I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
There's Bagley following the basket by AI. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. There's the pass to DeRozan. Basket is good. The assist from AI. DeRozan's got his first points of the game.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Barnes passes to Fox. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. DeRozan leading the charge.
And just building on to the lead, extending it, trying their best to put this one away.
You sense the game has a number of ways it can go. All you can do is your very best at that moment.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, is too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Spurs. White comes in for DeJounte Murray. Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Ferrell taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. To stop the run. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by AI.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Kings trail by 9. Ferrell kicks to Bagley. Back to Ferrell. Bank shot, no good. The Spurs have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And Yogi Ferrell, the undrafted Indiana product, went undrafted after staying all 4 years in Bloomington, but He has shown, Greg, to be a very strong player.
Yeah, and Farrell is the perfect example of why you give a 4-year player a chance. Knows how to make the most of his time on the floor. I think he could start for a team, maybe be the 6th man, lead the 2nd unit, play off the guard. He is just such a versatile player.
Here's Pertinis, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Man, hard to believe. Already they're staring at a double-digit lead, and we've just gotten started.
Fantastic effort. Right out of the gate, simply overwhelming their opponent.
And so here's Sacramento, following the bucket by the Spurs. Farrell passes to Fox, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on AI.
De'Aaron Fox, another.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play, going to the line for one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Sacramento. And that one misses. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet. And that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
On the court for Sacramento, Farrell is out there with Jonathan Simmons. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Suns was superb. He scored 26 points and also found a lot of open guys with a big assist total. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint, here's Barnes. And no good that time. Walker with some nice D.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Here's AI. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Farrell kicks to Jordan. It's deflected. Stolen by AI. Down low, here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Farrell passes to Tucker. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Pirtle. And it's DeRozan in for Walker. And a change for Sacramento. Bagley's checked in. Simmons passes to Bagley. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, and Bagley has the reputation for showing variety. Can score in a different way on each possession.
AI dishes to DeRozan. AI passes to DeRozan and finished off by DeRozan.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
DeRozan against Barnes. And it's Bagley in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's an 18-point game. Barnes outside. Bagley the pass to Farrell. The kick out to Barnes. Off target with his 3. Wide open look here for Murray, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's awareness. That's vision. AI knows when to shoot and when to give up the rock.
AI getting it done for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at AI, in this game, he has been everywhere.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Murray. Medu is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's AI, and it's DeRozan in at the 3.
We think about all the high school kids who are highly recruited. Most of them don't make it to the NBA. AI could have been one of those, but he put in the serious work, turned his life around.
Barnes looking around. Shoots over DeRozan, and that one's good. Barnes has got 7. Well, when it comes to getting fans out of their seats, the crossover dribble does it every time. It's so fun to watch. Who are some of the best doing that, you think, Steve?
You know, Kyrie Irving,
Yes.
Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Don Wall, James Harden, Jamal Crawford. Those are the guys and names that just stand out. Those are the guys that make the Smitty's top 5 plays under the rim.
Irving's handle is just phenomenal, I think, don't you?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think he's the top of his class.
Alvis Bertans checks in for San Antonio. Derek White comes in for DeJounte Murray.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Puts it up off the inbound. Rebound San Antonio. Outside DeRozan. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got assist number 8 now on the night. Fox against White. Fox kicks to Simmons. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Over DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Misses off the left iron.
And tonight he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
For Sacramento, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Bagley kicks to Barnes. Shot to stop the run. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Now, here's Bagley. He's covered closely, and it's denied. Here's Aldridge, and it's San Antonio with another.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. And Simmons kicks to Fox. Back to Simmons. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shoots over DeRozan, and that one's good. Barnes has got 9 points. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. White the pass to Bertens. It's AI on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. And AI with the stuff.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
Something went on in that locker room. They've come out aggressive, but also extremely focused.
Here's Diallo. Aldridge is covering. Here's Barnes. No good on that one. Nice D from DeRozan.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Feeds it to Barnes. It's deflected. On the wing, DeRozan. He's got 16, and that one, good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Fox kicks to Simmons. Barnes outside. And that's going to be a travel.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart.
So it's Sacramento now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for AI.
You know, as the game tonight evolved, he really put the team on his back. He was aggressive, effective, and the defense, they weren't able to adjust.
On the floor for Sacramento. Swanigan is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Mason. And it's Simmons in at the 2. Here's Swanigan. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I love the effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
AI outside. And the jam by AI.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.